I become the power of Amun-Ra every day of the week, attracting the knowledge and wisdom that I seek. Fly high like Haru when Djehuti speaks to spread right knowledge through the streets. Kepra Ausar, a new Amun-Ra, switch the physical form to elevate my baka. I magnetize, verbalize and transform. You can warm, blowing through like a soul storm.
Repeat after me. Air, fire, water, earth, 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 air, fire, water, earth.
For all of y'all, keeping y'all in hell. 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 Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself.
We ought to be able to do that. I'm not an atheist. I'm not an agnostic. But if you can believe the story of Jesus, and that Jesus is coming back, and you really haven't seen Jesus walking around, then why can't you believe that right here and now? I'm a school teacher, and I'm telling you, son, let's sit down, let's try and do these problems, the math, the science, whatever, let's try, because you're going to become somebody and you have something up here.
Well, that's the question, Bill. A kid today at 15, every kid, black kid, white kid, whatever background, knows that we have Barack Obama as our president. Every kid knows it because of this TV medium and everything else. They know.
Right.
Does that change their sense of victimhood to, I can win?
I think it does a little bit, sure, because he won. If Obama thought of himself and wallowed in being a victim as a black man...
He never does it.
I know, and he would never be president of the United States if he did that. He never would have run for the nomination and then for the presidency if he saw himself.
In fact, he leans over backwards not to be antagonistic because he doesn't want to be a, quote, angry black man. He's always careful about that.
Right. But he took the victor's attitude and he went for it.
But we need
that's what we have to have all our young people do.
We need teachers who just can think to give the philosophy. A lot of kids in the neighborhood don't get any kind of ancestral, cultural history until they get to college.
Meaning?
Meaning that they don't know who they are until, if they're fortunate enough that the parents give it to them in the home. It's not in the school. Yeah. And then if it isn't in the home, if a black kid walks up to another black kid who's studying and says, "You're acting white."
Yeah.
If that kid does not have his or her ancestral intelligence, education in her and family, she is going...
Okay, doctor, I keep thinking about this. I keep thinking about a kid in grade school. They take him to Independence Hall. They show him where all these white guys 250 years ago, built a country based on democracy, human rights, the Bill of Rights. Good stuff. But it never meant anything to those black kids because they were all white guys. Now, do they have in their heads the seed of an idea? Only that kind of a government could lead to a guy named Barack Obama being head of a Western country like is happening right now. Do they see the connection of that history?
Well, I don't know if they see the connection of that white history.
That's what I'm asking.
With Obama, necessarily. But they see the history probably more of the civil rights movement and the struggle for freedom in the United States connected with Martin Luther King and all the other.
Did they connect King with Obama?
Oh, absolutely.
But even
and
before,
they did during the last holiday season.
But even before
Martin Luther King's birthday and the inauguration.
Before then, before Dr. King, there were Africans who were freed from their slavery, who wanted to
Frederick
study.
Douglass,
Phyllis Wheatley. I mean, they got it.
Yeah.
It was there. And we had, as black people, our own stores. We had our own town. Tulsa was bombed because racist white people did not like the fact that the black people had a town and they were doing well with it and enjoying. And so Tulsa, for a long time, was the only American place in the United States of America.
I grew up with a lot of those African-American leaders. Judge Raymond Pace Alexander, Judge Hasty, Bill Gray. They came from those families that had gotten ahead and established that hope.
Hotep. You've just been listening to an excerpt of an interview with Dr. Bill Cosby and Dr. Alan Passant, talking with Chris Matthews of Hardball on MSNBC. If you like this entire interview, email me at djehuti.asar@gmail.com and I'll send you out the entire interview. And on that note, Anouk Djehuti Ausar, you're now tuned in to Kim West. Shem Hotep.